Hi, this is Ash. I have been on testosterone for nearly 50 days and I thought I might start making some little recordings at regular intervals to sort of chart how things change. This is going to be specifically about the voice. I will read one poem from this book, probably every month, so that I can look back and see how the hormones change my voice over time. I'm just going to read from start to finish, rather than pick ones from the book. I just think that's easier. This all feels really weird. I'm not used to filming myself. I think right now I sound pretty much the same as I did before. There are some recordings of my voice before testosterone. Not very many, but they exist. And I think I sound pretty much the same just now. I was told not really to expect very many changes until maybe about month 3, but maybe things will look different looking back. So the first poem in this book is Elegy by Chidiock Tichborne. I hope I'm saying that right. The short kind of background of this is that he died, well, he was executed aged 23 as a conspirator in the plot to assassinate Elizabeth I and restore Mary Queen of Scots to the throne. And this is part of a letter that he wrote to his wife in the days before, well, in the days leading up to his execution. And it's essentially he's writing his own elegy, reflecting on the death that awaits him. It's grim. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite grim. But it's also very poignant and beautifully written. So here it is. My prime of youth is but a frost of cares. My feast of joy is but a dish of pain. My crop of corn is but a field of tares, and all my good is but vain hope of gain. The day is past, and yet I saw no sun, and now I live, and now my life is done. My tale was heard, and yet it was not told. My fruit is fallen, and yet my leaves are green. My youth is spent, and yet I am not old. I saw the world, and yet I was not seen. My thread is cut, and yet it is not spun. And now I live, and now my life is done. I sought my death, and found it in my womb. I looked for life, and saw it was a shade. I trod the earth, and knew it was my tomb. And now I die, and now I was but made. My glass is full, and now my glass is run. And now I live, and now my life is done. Yeah, so that's there's a lot to think about there.